everything comes online. Pull OBS back up, and we get into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the glorious boltgun series. It is me, the freelancer, once again here with Beans for right now. We don't know if Cole is going to be joining us or not. He is indisposed. So, Beans, I know you were kind of dipping in, watching a bit of this with me as I was playing through it before. What was the last bit that you sat in for?
When the things died. That's I don't know. That's just I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, we've made significant progress because we are at the end of the DLC now, which means we will be ready in 2 weeks when we prepare for Space Marine 2. I will have a full playlist of the series set up on the channel after this goes live on YouTube. So, for those who want to catch this, for those who want to see the Space Marine playthrough, go back and watch those. Get ready to enjoy some shenanigans, because we're about to suffer through this last level. And Lord help me, this is the last of it. Now, what I do here actually ends the game. So here we are, the Demonic Forge. The last mission. Oh, it starts me right in the mix. That's right. Shit, we have no time to waste. No time to think. There is no time to breathe. Feckin' nurglings. There's so much.
I believe in you.
So many.
Don't worry, I got some helpful tips for you of how to beat it.
Swear to God, you say some crap like survive, I'm going to slap you.
I was going. You need to hit them really hard. I was actually going to say just don't take damage, but I think you kind of understood where I was coming from.
Uh-huh. All right. Christ.
What did you just say? Did you say Christ instead of the Emperor?
Look, I'm having to rely on some extreme powers here, and right now chaos is looking very tasty.
The only power that matters is the Emperor.
I mean, I'm a chaos boy, so I categorically reject the corpse god, but I'm here playing the fucking games because there's no really like chaos center games. No! No, no, no!
No?
Ow! What the hell hit me? It's gonna be like this. Oh, Lord, it's gonna be like this. We're gonna find that groove eventually. Nope.
How long is eventually?
20 deaths later, probably, at this rate.
Only 20?
Look, I'm running the numbers short here.
You're guesstimating.
I'm guesstimating. That is precisely right. Oh, Jesus. Come here, Mr. Lord of Change. I'm killing you first.
So there you go. Looks like you found your groove.
Oh no, this is just good. This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Yep. Need to rely on the bulkhead for right now. On. Ow! Everything hurts. That's right, cracking rounds. We're gonna have to grab freaking health from here. Come on. Me to get up here. That was close. We almost died there.
Almost?
Well, we're still probably about to.
I was gonna say we can, we can fix that really easily.
I know they can. They've done it many times. For 2 hours. Over 2 hours of this crap is what I've endured.
What, are you gonna issue Nurgle a complaint? Look.
Nurgle and Siege.
Nurgle HR. Look, I have been through this for 2 hours. They have been killing me, and frankly, I'm tired of it. I'm filing an official
We're gonna go
complaint.
this way. We're going this way now.
Would Nurgle even have HR?
Probably not. He's got a logistics team. I know that for a fact. Ow!
Well, we'll see that. We'll see. Logistics is a very valuable part of an organization.
I know, that's part of what you do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Sorry, I was playing Rec Room and singing karaoke with friends.
We're watching Andrew suffer.
Suffering.
Oh, okay.
He's doing boltgun.
We went to a country karaoke bar, and so I was singing country music.
All right. We got one of them down. Now comes the fun part, Beans. You wanna know why?
Do I want to know?
You're about to find the fuck out.
You're about to find out, bitch.
Yeah, you know, what if I just say no? I don't want to find out. Do I actually get a choice, or is this
No,
neutral?
illusion is a
Yes, you
choice.
did, Beans.
Illusion is a choice.
What is this, The Matrix?
Yep. Yeah. That's the world we live in. I'm waiting for one of you to catch it, by the way.
Reminds me of Mario Galaxy
Oh, no.
2, and I get the question from the big loom. It's like he asked me a question, and the choices I get are yes and absolutely. It's like, well, look at these thrilling choices. I can't wait to see how my decision is valued in the course of the story. You know what, actually, branching paths, you know what, I'd like to see that in Pokemon. Give me branching story paths.
That'd be cool.
Yes, but it would also require additional employees and time. Actually, I guess
Alright, Lord of Change is dead.
Oh, he's dead?
We've killed the Lord of Change. I need to find something to heal with. Fast.
You're fine.
No, I am not. Everything is not fine. Yahoo! Yahoo! Well, just making that noise, I'm thinking to myself, have y'all seen the newest terminal montage video?
No.
No.
He did something about Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh.
Quality game. You know what? I haven't played enough of it.
Maybe you should emulate it.
Oh shit.
And then share that shit on Discord so that I can see it.
Yes, and then after I play those two games, then I can play Ukulele.
Nuts and bolts.
No, I'm not playing Nuts and Bolts.
Why don't you want to play Nuts and Bolts?
It's not a Banjo. I don't care what the title says. It's not a Banjo-Kazooie game to me. It doesn't-
No, Nuts and Bolts. Nuts and Bolts sounds more like what you do in a one-night stand.
I don't know what to say to that, but I'll probably just play Ukulele because since they're, I guess, remastering it. They kind of box you in, didn't he, Andrew?
Yeah, I did. I was not using my health items very sparingly either. Just something
using my hip.
It's kind of something I have to do for right now. I wait for everything to kind of start flooding in. Alright, we got some healing.
Oh.
You got some healing?
We got some healing. I'm gonna break the
He did some
monolith. Then everything goes to shit. Nothing in here taken? Nope. Cool. Taking that. I feel like I'm doing a little better, solely because of how much more coherent I am right now. I will not lie. People who saw the last stream can attest that I went full belligerence last time.
What does that mean?
I pretty much went crazy. This level literally drove me insane.
I don't know. I hate to bring this up because, you know, it's a bit weird to bring up right about now. But why in the hell is Bill Clinton speaking at the DNC?
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, it's because the Game Awards haven't happened yet.
Because the Game Awards haven't happened yet.
I want to see him make an appearance.
All because of that one kid.
I want to see him.
Guys, I will never forget that. When we watched that, it took me a second to figure out what the fuck was going on. Because he just walked up on the stage with all these Japanese guys. And honestly, at the time, I'm like, who the hell is this kid in the background? And then suddenly, he just walks up to the mic and says that. And I was like, huh? What did he just say?
What did you say?
The man maxed out his stealth.
It was Agent 47. He blended in.
Either that, or it's like an Assassin's Creed when you blend into the crowd. He just walked up with them.
All right. We've got to start hitting big thing here.
He was trying to stealth assassinate Jeff Keighley.
What is Jeff Keighley, a Templar now? Actually, does that make that guy? Does that make him an assassin?
Oh my gosh! Come on! Get to that contempt! There's a 300 contempt up here. Come on, get to it! No! Frickin' Nurgling! The single damn. God damn it!
I love the way you just fall.
Damn screamers.
You know, I'm not saying Jeff Keighley is a Templar, but I am saying that man, I am saying that man puts an absolute level of control over the Game Awards and everything, to the point that he literally gives people hints on where they need to get off the stage after getting a freaking award. Like,
I mean, we all saw that. We saw the wrapping up. That was so
I mean,
stupid. The wrap it up.
As long as, I mean, if that doesn't scream Templar control freak, I don't know what does.
I still love. I still love saying it as a joke the first time
Okay,
I
yeah,
watched
no.
it.
Alright.
That they were playing the music to try to get them off the stage, and it
Mm-hmm.
was like that actually might be the case. They might just be playing the music just as an indication of when they need to move.
And sure enough.
He's like he's like the conductor from Polar Express with his little stopwatch. It's like pulls out. It's like, guys, we gotta go. We gotta move. We're off schedule.
We're off schedule.
Say,
Beaker from the Muppets is supposed to be on the stage now, giving me a hand job. We are way behind.
look, guys, you already got your minute and a half to speak. We need to make 5 minutes for the Last of Us promo. Come on, guys.
We're supposed to have 30 minutes for Anthony Mackie to get up here and promote Twisted Metal Season 2 and pretend that he's popular.
Acting like he was some freaking,
Whatever happened to that show? Is it still going?
Yeah.
honestly have no idea.
Now I tell you who I thought would have thought deserved some time up there on the stage after a show like after how it was. I would say if they want to put somebody from the Fallout TV show to do something similar at this Game Awards, I will be all for it because the Fallout TV show is fantastic.
Bring up Todd Howard.
You think we'll get a teaser for Season 2? Because the Game Awards is going to be in like 2 months. Well, I say 2 months. More like
4
3
months.
months.
4 months.
4 months. Sorry, because it's at the beginning of December. But do you think that we are, do you think that we're actually going to get like a teaser for season 2 of Fallout at the Game Awards?
I'll take
Doubt
a
it.
teaser for just anything substantial.
Well, I mean, if you remember, they did do a bit in the Game Awards last year for the Fallout TV show. It's where they had Walton Goggins and Ella Purnell and the other actor come out with that was where they showed off the power armor, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Because it looks so good.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did do
They
it
did
during
do
that.
that.
And then they showed a trailer for the TV show.
I think it shows something when both me and Beans completely forgot.
There was nothing really super substantial I don't remember from the Game Awards, unless I'm forgetting and I have to go back through and look at it again.
I mean, I also remember Bill Clinton wants to play GTA 6.
Yeah, but that was Summer Games Fest.
And
It's true, it was.
And that was another. And they got him out of there fast.
Yeah, they did.
You have angry Jeff.
You
You think Jeff is You know what's gonna be funny is if Jeff finally gives us they finally Rockstar pitches in and they finally do like another trailer for GTA 6 at the Game Awards this year, because they've already done one and we don't know when Rockstar's gonna do another. But let's just say hypothetically that they announce like another trailer for GTA 6 at the Game Awards. They should get Bill Clinton to come out and present it. And he can come out on the stage and be like, well, I left Hillary to come up here and tell y'all this is the game that I want to play, and then it plays the trailer for GTA 6.
I
I mean, that
get
would
a
be
fucking Bill Clinton impersonator.
wild.
They can get me. They just put a wig on me and dress me up like Bill Clinton and put me on the stage.
Could probably do that too.
Now, if you'll excuse me after seeing this trailer, I need to go in the back and make some white water.
What games are even up for Game of the Year, or should be up? I assume Helldivers is going to be somewhere.
Helldivers will probably be on the board.
I don't know if for Game of the Year. I think it'll be up there. Probably best multiplayer.
I don't
Let's
know.
not forget
It's
Star
early
Wars
talk-
Outlaws is going to be in the Game Awards this year, depending on how it turns out.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's happening.
Look,
I mean, it's coming out soon enough. The cutoff is like October or early November. Like
Release date's not the issue.
It's November 14th is when the cutoff is.
for games to come out to be in the nomination.
And release isn't the issue here, Cole.
What?
It's
Ubisoft. Yeah, that's true. My friends were criticizing me earlier today because when I said that I might buy Medieval Dynasty since it's on sale, and I've been wanting to play it and it has cross-platform multiplayer, they were like, why would you buy that shitty game when you can just save your money and then put it towards Star Wars Outlaws? I said, well, because unlike you cucks...
Fucking Star Wars Outlaws is the shitty game in this scenario.
I said, because unlike you cucks, I am not giving Ubisoft my money on pure principle at this point. Until I see proof that Star Wars Outlaws is a good game from people that I trust, then I am not touching it with a 10-foot pole.
Hey, Andrew, I thought you were looking forward to Outlaws. What
I am, but it's the same principle of, like, it's being locked in on frickin' Ubisoft's exclusive storefront.
That's,
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I'd have to reinstall
the Ubisoft launcher.
Connect or whatever it's called. Yeah, that.
Yeah, because Ubisoft are pricks.
Ubisoft don't fucking know how to actually release a title.
Ubisoft, if anybody from your company comes across this stream and happens to see it, I have a message for you. You used to be a great company. We looked up to you as children. The Assassin's Creed games were fantastic. And then you just let it go to shit. What the fuck happened? Who stepped down? Who left? Where did you go wrong? Because you have disappointed me. I feel like I feel like a parent, a disappointed parent at this point, and I'm disappointed in you. Do better.
Disappointed parent. Oh. I mean, I just don't really have any attachment to Ubisoft. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
They let wokeness invade the company and it ruined it.
They just let crap invade their company.
I can tell you what game I feel like may end up being just purely on character customization alone. I feel like the new Dragon Age game. I know you said you're not that into Dragon Age, Andrew, but I feel like Dragon Age is definitely going to get a nomination at the Game Awards because. Well, considering the fact that for the new Dragon Age game, Baldur's Gate 3 is a major fucking inspiration and that they actually pulled some of the members from the Baldur's Gate 3 team to work on it, yeah, I think it has potential. And I mean, and you saw what Baldur's Gate did at the fucking Game Awards last year. They literally just destroyed everything.
Yeah, they did basically clean sweep that year.
I mean, the only really competition was probably Alan Wake and Zelda. Spider-Man wasn't. No offense to Spider-Man. I'm sure it was a good game. Spider-Man wasn't happening.
You know, even though I'm the PlayStation guy here, I will be the first to admit I liked Spider-Man 2. I did. However, at the same time, I am in agreement that it does not deserve to win Game of the Year. Now, I mean, Baldur's Gate, in my opinion, won it fair and square. I mean, it was so fucking popular. There were so many people playing it, and still are playing it, because they continue to add little bits of support every now and then for it. Like, I know coming soon, I think next month, September is the next major update for Baldur's Gate 3, and that's when they're launching the official mod support, and adding mod support for consoles and everything else. So it's going to get another resurgence of players playing it around that time. I mean, it blew everything out of the water. I mean, it's to the point that literally a gaming company, and I can't remember which one it was, what the name of it was. I think it was, its initials are like ROG or something, but they make like gaming computers, and I can't.
It's Asus.
What?
It's Asus.
Oh, Asus. Okay. Well, they made a commercial for their like new line of gaming computers and laptops and stuff. And in the commercial, it's a woman, and she's like sitting in kind of like a travel agency, but like the travel agents are Stephen Ogg and Ned Luke, who played Trevor and Michael in GTA 5. And they're sitting there basically talking about GTA, like, oh, go and take a vacation, and all the rental cars are free, and you can do all this stuff, and you can tell that they're basically talking about GTA 5. And then suddenly, fucking Samantha Baird, who played Karlach in Baldur's Gate 3, is in the desk next to them, and she pipes up and she's like, no, she doesn't want that. She wants fantasy and axes. So that commercial is basically saying that the two greatest games are Baldur's Gate 3 and GTA 5.
Oh, that's not true. I disagree with those being the best.
I mean, for the support that they got and the longevity they've had, I can't disagree. I'll be honest, I can't.
And I also disagree that Baldur's Gate, swept. You can say it swept all the awards. I still think, personally, I still think Zelda was still my game of the year. Because I had a better time with Zelda than I did with Baldur's Gate.
Well, to be fair, I mean, we would have had a better time with Baldur's Gate if the cross-platform update had come out sooner, and it's still not out yet, but, you know, it's still coming. It's still in the pipeline.
No, I still
The development has just been slowed down a little bit because of Larian moving on to their next project and deciding that they were, you know, done with Baldur's Gate and handed it over to Hasbro. Which they kind of had to do because since it's set in D&D and Wizards of the Coast and everything is owned by Hasbro, so Hasbro just kind of stepped in and took ownership when Larian stepped away.
No.
But I mean, I'm not gonna say Baldur's Gate 3 is a bad game. I just personally enjoy it with the Tears better.
I mean, it is a great game.
I just like the mechanics. I like being able to stick things together, especially the things people make, like the giant mechs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what the issue with the Koroks is. I guess people do not like the Koroks.
I guess not.
No, because there's multiple videos of people crucifying the Koroks.
Isn't there a category at the Game Awards for best expansion or something like that for a game?
I don't know, but I know.
Because I can tell you right now, Elden Ring is probably going to win that.
Probably.
Because Elden Ring, I do believe the year that it came out, did win Game of the Year.
Yeah, yeah, it did. The same year the frickin'...
Well, that's the Bill Clinton kid, remember?
Yep! That was when he had his fucking
right.
premiere. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die again.
Yeah.
Right here at the end, and I'm gonna die.
Gosh, I can only imagine what that kid was thinking. It's like the freaking Joker. He's like the Joker there. Wait till they get a load of me.
Wait till they get a load of me. Yeah. What do you want? My face on the $1 bill.
My face on the new Elden Ring DLC.
What do you want? Bill Clinton in GTA 6. or even better, what do you want? Bill Clinton on the $1 bill. You know, Bill would love that. That would mean that he would end up in all the strippers' G-strings.
I want Bill Clinton in GTA 6. I want him as a playable character.
I want to play as an old elderly former president who has a high libido despite his age, and falls asleep during presidential inaugurations.
I'm not gonna lie, I would probably buy a presidential fighting game.
Would you?
That's so. Actually, yeah. Get what is their name? Andrew, what's their
Oh
name?
my God, these
fighters.
I would actually love that.
Arxis.
If somebody comes across the stream, you know what, that idea has to be done. Somebody who makes games, please make some form of fighting game where the characters that you can play as are all the presidents. That would be fucking hilarious.
And I mean all of them.
Would be a good comedy fighter.
Bring in George Washington, just fighting.
It's DLC. It's the world powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second game you
Yeah, the DLC can be can be other leaders from other countries.
bring in Churchill.
Yeah.
Except, I mean, I guess you'd have to exclude some leaders.
Yeah.
No, we can't. We can't exclude
And then
some leaders.
George Washington can have taunts like, "I cannot tell a lie. I kicked your ass."
Either that or that's his victory quote.
So,
A blanket. Yeah, actually, I don't know what you would do for some of them.
407 years ago, our forefathers.
You once stood high atop this ground. Now you lie 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Actually, get
407 years ago, our forefathers told me to come forth and kick your ass.
just make King George the Third the boss for the arcade line.
To Washington, yeah. What would you do? What would you do for the lesser known presidents like fucking trying to think. Like, what would you do for like Taft, or Grover Cleveland?
Taft. I mean, Taft. I guess he would just flatten you. I'm just assuming since his weight.
I'm gonna crush you with my booty cheeks.
Don't do that. That's terrible.
Taft of spontaneous booty.
Wasn't Taft a big antitrust guy? If he could crush you like the corporate, like he did the corporation, I guess.
Yes, he was a big antitrust. I actually do remember that was the one thing that he did when he was in office, is he was against the monopolies, and he stuck it to Rockefeller and the other oil tycoons and stuff that wanted to form monopolies. I can't remember if that was before or after he got stuck in the bathtub, but
Actually, Cleveland would be a weird one because he's two. Because he's two presidents.
what do you mean?
Well, because he served non-consecutive terms, so he's two separate presidents. I don't
No,
remember
you
which
just
one.
no. See, that's the thing. When it comes to those who had repeat terms, you only
You just keep the character. Because it's not like you're going to add the character for every president. It's just, you just have the character in the game. So it would just be all of the people who have been president.
yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say it's just. I mean, I guess you could add that into his moveset because he's the 22nd and the 24th.
I mean, I guess you could do an alternate skin for him. For the
Oh,
for
yeah.
the
Yeah, no, give him a freaking alt skin that just depicts him as the alternate president.
Either that or maybe some kind of revive type of mechanic. Maybe he revives to like a quarter of his health after he's knocked down.
yeah.
I'm not sure. So I'm sure someone can figure out what to do.
I mean, some of the presidents were war heroes. So I mean, they like Zachary Taylor, or Andrew Jackson, or I mean, Washington.
Would you play as Teddy? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Teddy
yeah,
would be his main.
Teddy would have the big stick, man.
That's his special move. That's his.
Yeah, the big stick. Big cycle. Well, either that or it would be something around being a Rough Rider.
He could have the Rough Riders charge.
The Rough Riders are Rough Rider Teddy's an alt skin.
Yeah. Oh, I can see. Just don't put it behind a fucking paywall.
No, see, that's how they make money.
Actually, if you did do a fighting game, a beat 'em up would be good too. Because then you could have the Rough Riders be a screen clearing move in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, you could have like use that move and be kind of like the moves that you get in Injustice, where it has like different cutscenes or animations. Except it'd just be like Teddy summoning the Rough Riders, and they just come in and trample the fucking opponent.
And you could, you could actually try to get away with making it some sort of edutainment, I guess, and having, I guess, a journal or codex entries about them.
That's what the campaign is for. That's what the campaign is for.
Yeah. You know, the campaign would be cool, because if you did it as a presidential fighting game, you could have, like, the multiplayer where you can play as all the presidents. But then you could add other leaders in there, but it could be the leaders who oppose those presidents.
Here's the presidents being like JoJo characters, posing all the time.
But, so you could have the campaigns, like, for each character or whatever, and they just fight different people. Like, George Washington would fight King George. Or like Abraham Lincoln could fight, you know, Ari Lee, or just different shit like that. Abraham Lincoln could fight Ari Lee, and then he could fight John Wilkes Booth. John Wilkes Booth could be a bad guy in the game. And then in the campaign, it's Lincoln and who was the president who stepped in after Lincoln took over?
Johnson. I think it was Johnson.
No, Johnson was JFK.
No, Johnson was after JFK. Hold on, I'll just pull up the list.
He has a list.
No, it is. It's Andrew Johnson. Yeah, I was right.
Oh.
No, Andrew Johnson. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot for a second. We have two Johnsons. But
well, what would you do for the like fucking Millard Fillmore or Franklin Pierce?
Is Pierce the one? No, that was Monroe. I was thinking
Pierce was the 14th president. James Buchanan was the one before Lincoln, and then Andrew Johnson, and then Grant. And then Rutherford B. Hayes, and then Garfield, and then Arthur. President Harrison. Grover Cleveland.
That means we can get Jimmy. I can main Jimmy.
So, fun fact, William McKinley, President McKinley, I do believe that he...
I just thought about it. I just thought about a good fucking ultimate for Reagan.
What?
Reagan.
Tear down this wall.
Reagan smash. That'd be his ultimate, his finishing move. Reagan smash.
No, that's the taunt. That's the that's the taunt.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Tear it down. That'd be in the campaign where it would be Reagan fighting Gorbachev. And have a moment where he smashes through the fucking wall like a JoJo character.
Have Reagan pose.
Yeah. Smash through the Berlin Wall and then pose.
I can see it.
Does that mean you're gonna have Obama versus Bin Laden?
I mean,
that would be funny.
I mean, you could always combo Bush and Obama into one game. You could have them into one campaign. You could just have like the war on terror is its own fucking big thing, and Obama is the one who actually comes in to help pick up the slack for Bush in the war on terror.
So does that mean that, like, when in the story of the game, or however you want to do it, like, you're gonna have Obama and Biden as a tag team?
No.
And then and then Biden moves on.
Well, you could do. I mean, you could do that. You could have, like, if you did a 2v2, you could have them be able to tag into their
president and their vice president.
Somebody needs to write this down. This is good stuff.
Somebody needs to be writing this down. Yeah.
Yeah. Write that down. Write that down.
Ubisoft employee. do it.
Well, I'll tell you who we need to make this. We need Warner Brothers. I mean, they've made Mortal Kombat. They've made Injustice. We need Warner Brothers to write this shit.
Either that or we get Arc Systems to freaking develop the game.
That's true.
They can like fighters and all the other quality titles.
Like, once again, Aether on my healing.
Or Capcom. That'd be a.
Capcom could do it.
Yeah.
I feel like ArcSys could make it a fun game while not being super complicated. So I think NetherRealm would be able to capture a more realistic style.
So I think in terms of the fighting game, we put FDR in a mech suit.
His wheelchair is a mech suit. I'm for it.
His wheelchair morphs into a mech suit.
That's just fun.
That's
He's
just
like,
fucking,
I may have
that's
polio, but I'm going to kick your ass.
That's a fucking awakening for him.
Gosh.
I'm going to end your life like I ended the Great Depression.
His special is just his special just starts with him just standing.
Hey,
up.
I've got a new deal for you, and he uppercuts them into space.
That would actually be cool.
That'd be JFK's thing. JFK would punch somebody into space because he was the president during the space race.
He was. Wasn't he also the one that was president when we actually made it to space?
No, he died right because remember he was assassinated in '68 and we didn't land on the moon until '69. So it was actually Johnson who saw us land on the moon.
Oh.
What would Nixon's be? I'm curious.
Watergate.
It sounds like someone's breaking in. It's just a storm, Dick. Settle down. His would be called like Watergate or something, and he'd flood the battlefield. Let me show you why they call me Tricky Dick.
Oh gosh. Oh, and then I forgot about Eisenhower.
Yeah.
The freaking tanks.
Brings in the A-bomb.
No, that'd be Truman.
Yeah, that's Truman.
Eisenhower just brings in the tank. He brings in the military industrial complex.
Yeah.
No, that's the name of his fucking ultimate. That's the name of his ultimate. Military industrial complex.
Yeah. Allow me to show you how I handled things in WW2.
Do we want to give Johnson would he, gosh, Johnson is just a plane flying over and it's just dropping Agent Orange.
Yeah, because of Vietnam. Well, didn't Johnson also sign the Civil Rights Act into order?
He was the president, yes. Find a person. We really do need to find a person to pitch this to. This is great.
Dude, this is amazing. I don't know why nobody thought about it. Has nobody thought about this? I'm sure somebody has probably thought about this. It's just a matter of has anybody actually committed to making it.
Well, I think here's the reason why people haven't done it is because people look at the presidents in a certain light, and not all of them are still alive, but some of them are still alive.
Look,
and I think if you did something like that,
we're in an age where all of our current presidents and presidential candidates are a joke. Fight me on it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you want to make it less insensitive, if you want to make it less political, you could just cut it off, kind of the modern era, and but then that would cut off. You'd have to determine where that cutoff is.
Well, see, here's the other thing too. I think the reason somebody hasn't done it also is because if you do it that way, obviously there are some presidents that we know what they sound like, because they existed after a point that we had radio or recordings of them or stuff like that. And then there's other presidents who existed before all that we really don't know what they fucking sounded like. So for them, it's like you have to hire a voice actor, but then the voice actor has to try and come up with some kind of impression to do for that character.
Yeah, but isn't that how anybody does any voiced president in any TV series or whatever?
I mean, that's true. I mean, but then again, you have some of them who, like Billy
And all
West,
of
for
them are
example.
fucking parodies too.
Well, I mean, like Billy West in Futurama, I mean, it's not gonna lie, even though it's a parody, it is a pretty funny Nixon impression. And the only reason that he started doing that was because he said he hated Nixon because Nixon tried to send him off to Vietnam or something like that. And he said that he felt like Nixon was gonna fucking turn into a werewolf or something in the middle of the debate because Billy West is old enough that he was watching the debates between JFK and Nixon, and seeing Nixon with like a fucking beard and everything, looking rough as shit. And he said he sat there looking at him, thinking, not only is he a jerk, but he's gonna sit there and turn into a werewolf. Look at how rough he looks in comparison to JFK. And so the reason that like Nixon does the "arrrrroo" thing is because that's like it's basically Billy West's impression of turning werewolf. But it's iconic as fuck.
It is iconic.
Now you listen here, Missy. Computers may be 10 times faster than they were in 1973, but the average American voter is as drunk and stupid as ever.
That could never be more true than right now. That quote has held up immensely.
So is there anything else for us to go through? Anything fun happen?
Not really. What would you do for the presidents that have either been assassinated or had an assassination attempt on them? Because I know there's only like a couple that people actually remember off the top of their head. But then you have other presidents who were actually assassinated. Like William McKinley was assassinated. I think he was literally just about to finish his term in office because he was president. He was president from 1897 to 1901. So he was literally in like he was literally in his fourth year. And if I remember correctly, McKinley, he was president, and a guy just fucking walked up to him and pulled out a revolver and just shot him point blank. But then again, then you have other presidents who, following McKinley, you had Roosevelt who went in, and fucking Roosevelt literally was almost assassinated mid-speech, got shot point blank in the chest by somebody in the crowd with a fucking Derringer. The bullet was not strong enough, and it actually pierced his eyeglass case that was in his jacket pocket, and it did make him bleed because it pierced, his chest a small bit, but like it was basically like a scratch. So it was enough to make him bleed, but it wasn't enough to kill him. And Roosevelt proceeded to finish his speech, and instead of rousing the crowd to beat the shit out of the guy, he waited until his speech was finished, and then he got off the stage and personally beat the shit out of the guy.
He did do that.
I have an idea.
What?
What if you gave them all like some kind of carry? All the ones that survived the attempt?
Oh, yeah.
They get a special parry move.
Yeah.
They get a special ability where you could have almost like a payback in WWE, like a resiliency. The people who survived assassination attempts get a resiliency. So like when they're right at the edge of death, they can activate that ability and like gain some health back or something. Get like a second wind.
I just remember that speech where Reagan was talking that balloon pop and was like, "Hey, stop."
You missed me.
That's him. He has special dialogue. That's what he says whenever he does his resilience.
Ooh, that'd be another thing. You get special dialogue between presidents in certain cases.
Oh, banter like they have in Mortal Kombat.
There's special like character banter.
Banter like they have in Mortal Kombat and Injustice. That'd be great.
I can't even think of what they would say.
Fucking damn it.
I mean, I don't know if they would say that, but
would you have Jefferson fighting Lincoln, and they get into a spar or something like that, and then Jefferson says, I something about him freeing the slaves, and then Lincoln just says 80, and I don't give a fuck.
But they'll come up with something more elaborate than that, but...
Yeah.
About JFK and Nixon, since they debated, and they ran against each other.
I beat your ass in the election, Dick, and I'm gonna do it again.
I beat your ass in the election, I'm gonna do it here.
And Nixon's line is just, it sounds like someone's
This is good.
Dude, I'm sorry, I think we actually struck some fucking wild gold here.
Yeah, you could make it a super. Yeah, you could make it a super. Maybe like a. Well, like a clay fighter, maybe type of game.
Do it as a stick fighter.
Well, that'd be great. You just have JFK and Nixon lock into a spar like they do in Injustice, and they say their lines, and JFK says something about winning the election, and Nixon just goes.
It'd be even funny if you just gave Nixon really no dialogue, except for just that sound.
God.
Basically just that. And Andrew, are you okay?
No. No, I'm hurting. Everything hurts.
Does that mean when Nixon, if Nixon wins a match, his victory pose is him doing the two peace signs?
Yeah, yeah.
They could also make special nods to like parodies of some of those characters too. Like they could obviously have, they could obviously do a lot for Nixon given Futurama, but
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
I feel like with Washington, like I feel like his special ability would involve, you know, because the incidents with the fucking cherry tree, his thing would either be summoning the Continental Army, or like doing something with crossing the Delaware, or you know something from the Revolutionary War. And if it wasn't that, you could have it so that like one of his attacks is like because of he just uses an axe as a weapon because of the whole cherry tree, or even have another one where you know they said he had wooden teeth. Maybe you have some kind of fatality involving the wooden teeth.
He takes out the wooden teeth and throws them and hits them with it, and they bounce back and he puts them back in.
Yeah. You know, Shane Gillis, I would honestly let Shane Gillis do the voice of either Washington or Trump in the game. I mean, Trump, he could do it because his is a perfect impression. But like, with what have you seen where Shane Gillis talks about George Washington? And he says that George Washington, if you actually look at the history, was a scary motherfucker to the British because he was redheaded and he had the fake, you know, wooden teeth or whatever. And apparently he was like fucking yoked. Like for back then, Washington was fucking yoked. And so he said, like, he's like, if you look from the British perspective, you just have this big, angry, red-headed motherfucker coming in with wooden teeth, just charging you, just fucking screaming like a caveman.
It's like that one scene in the Burley movie where Burley's just charging and the kicks go off the ground. Yeah, that you have, it's freaking Washington, he's just Washington going Ultra Instinct.
God.
No, his ultimate is no, guys. Washington's ultimate is the American dream.
He just smacks you with the American. He just combos you with the American flag.
Hell yeah, man.
He impales you with the American flag and stands there triumphantly like he like when he crossed the Delaware.
Either that he sends an eagle that comes and picks you up into the sky and carries you super high and drops you.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that I'm gonna kick your ass! Either that or you bring back the Bioshock lines. The Lord judges, I act.
Oh, that's one of his alt skins, if they could get the rights.
Yeah, make it look like he's made of porcelain.
Yeah, just make him the mechanized patron. Is it okay? Either it's one of them. I cannot. It's mechanized or motorized. It's one of them.
It's motorized Patriot.
Okay, I will probably say mechanized Patriot, but the point still stands. Yeah,
Legally distinct mechanized Patriot.
Legally distinct mechanized. Hey, maybe you could have some people in there that weren't presidents. Like you could have Ben Franklin, and he could have something involving the fucking kite and electricity.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you want to make it less political, you could just go ahead and do the founding fathers.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
well, then at the end of the arcade ladder, you could just have King George.
That's true.
As the boss. You could have, I don't know. I forgot what his name was. The big general for the British as the mid boss.
I'll tell you what you do. Instead of making it a fighting game, here's another thing, and I feel like they've done something like this before, but not to this extent. You make a game kind of similar to Castle Crashers or like Broforce, but like instead of having it where you play as like different action movie stars, you just play as the different presidents. Like maybe limit it to just the founding fathers, so not exactly presidents, but the founding fathers in general, and then like have the game about them trying to fight King George, but like have it so it's a co-op, like kind of top-down sort of fighting game, like side-scrolling fight, like Castle Crashers, basically.
So not a fighter, but a beat 'em up.
Beat 'em up.
Yeah, a beat 'em up.
Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm gonna die again.
You're fine, Andrew. Just
Shut
walk
up.
it off.
Hush you.
Look, you're not gonna die. I promise.
I'm pretty sure I am though.
You're fine. Look, you got some health.
Okay, back in.
Oh, see, you're fine. Oh, never mind, you're dead. See, I mean, can't like Benedict Arnold's, but the beat was, yeah, it's like the bosses throughout. Actually, that beat 'em up might be probably a little bit better, a little bit easier to implement.
Have one of the founding. If you go back to the fighting game idea, you can have one of the founding fathers have some kind of line about liberating someone's head from their body.
I just want to see one of the founding fathers just suplex the king, or pile drive the king. Just
You know what? Fuck it. Even better. You just reminded me. Even fucking better. I don't know if I'd be able to do it or how well I'd be able to do it. Probably not very well at all. But I would really like to sit down and maybe not even all the presidents, but at least the notable ones. I would either like to make them in WWE or download them or have some kind of game that is similar to WWE, but it's just the founding fathers and like presidents and shit. And then you can see George Washington suplex King George.
I just wanted to give George Washington that, what's the thing that Babyface has in WWE, where he just appears behind you?
Yeah.
Just give
The
that
blackout.
Just give that to George, just appears behind the king.
Yeah.
Actually, that you were talking about before about the kind of person he was.
Yeah.
Is that what he did to the British? He was just appeared behind them. It's just...
Well, he was the one that promoted the Americans using guerrilla tactics, so the British were out here in fucking bright red coats, standing in straight lines, trying to fight the Americans, who were not fighting fair at all, not staying in formation, were literally hiding in trees and picking off officers with long rifles.
That was on them. It's like the complaint about shotguns in World War I. You're wrong. We want to use these because they're cool. We like them.
Somebody made a parody video about that, and there's like the British and they're marching and they're trying to fight with the Americans, and the Americans are just breaking all the fucking rules of European combat at the time. and the British officer is just getting mad. He's getting pissed off. He's like, "No, wait a minute! You can't do that! That is not allowed!"
How about I do anyway?
How about I do anyway?
Andrew, you really think you're doing better?
I'm trying.
Oh, so Speaking of world leaders and stuff like that, Beans, what can you tell me about Civ 7?
I just saw the trailer. From the little bit that I saw, I don't know if I care for the portrait. I mean,
God damn it.
Or the models.
What is the models like? What are the models like? What is the art style, I should say?
I would have to go back and watch it. I was kind of skimming through it.
Is it going back to like a semi-realistic art style like it had in Civ 5, or is it sticking to the more cartoony
It feels
art
like
style?
It feels like a mix. I like the art style of that. I like it more than Civ 6.
Well, I know that every game kind of has like a focus on like a particular era for like expansion upon it. Based on what I saw, this one seems like it's got more of paying more attention to like the industrial age sort of.
I just don't want to fight Alexander again.
Me either.
Definitely took Gandhi's place as the warlord.
Well, see, Alexander, it's like in that one. It's like I don't have a job. I have other things besides army. It's like, no, you will have an army. That is the way this is going to go.
Mm-hmm. Because if you don't have an army, who am I supposed to fight?
Yes, you will get much angry with
Because this whole thing is, give me a challenge for when I eventually go to war with you. Don't make it easy.
Yeah, because otherwise he'll hit you with the, that shit was too easy, run it back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you should have an army to begin with, but it's just he just builds one very quickly.
This man is literally like Craven the Hunter. He's just searching for the one opponent who can actually best him.
Oh, speaking of Craven the Hunter, did y'all see that Sony's making that movie finally?
Yep. I surely did. I can't even remember who's playing Craven in it, but I remember they announced.
You said searching, my mind went to a completely different place.
What?
I don't know, you said searching, and I thought about searching for One Piece to make Wow's dreams come true. I do love that. I do love that opening, the One Piece, the 4Kids opening. That was pretty neat.
Did you like the one that I did with Joe Biden?
Wait, which one?
There was a parody of the One Piece opening with the president.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It wasn't Biden, it was Obama.
Yeah, I think it had the was it the Japanese One Piece opening?
Yeah, it's it used We Are instead of the 4Kids the 4Kids opening.
Oh yeah, it was good. So you winning, Andrew?
I'm trying.
Now, Andrew, we're both Star Wars people here. And you know what they say. Do it or not, there is no try.
Ooh, I'm gonna
What,
have. Huh.
What difficulty is this on?
I am on hard. I am second highest difficulty.
Ah. So there was one higher than this.
There is a level beyond.
It do go up. Well.
I don't know.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hellbrute. No! No! Get away from me!
Waterfall. It go down. No, it don't. It do. Look, it do go down. And then there was the two guys going up the water.
Yeah.
By the way, Andrew, what is a hell brute?
You know what the dreadnoughts are for the Space Marines?
Yes.
That, but chaos tainted.
Oh, Jesus.
Didn't my was it the dreadnought thing that I had that got blown up in one turn?
Yep.
I believe so.
Went there to see it.
You were there!
And I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. No, you're still. You're good. I think you can make it. Never mind.
You could make it.
But no, that was. Yeah, I had a dreadnought, and then it proceeded to get blown up by a bunch of tanks. And I think that was. I think I might have actually rolled the. Deadly demise.
Yep. Which means when you roll a 6 on a deadly demise roll, you explode.
And you hurt all the units around it.
Yeah.
But then I think 3 or 6
Three?
inches. It's 3 inches.
Yeehaw.
6 inches. You were right the second time.
I knew it was one of those two numbers. That's a lot of guys.
Yep, and it is a never-ending wave of them. Everything is bad here.
I think those plague turrets are probably something. I hate the plague turrets. I mean, they're not different, but they're just annoying.
Oh, Mr. Lord of Change, don't be here. No! Ah! Oh, no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, no. Cringe.
Oh no! Cringe! Oh, but then you's gonna die if I you. Cringe! Oh look, Hella. She's here.
Fuck.
By the way, are you still counting your deaths? Because I think
Nope.
the number we said was 20, but I'm not either. So
It's Hulk.
it's Hulk.
Hello, Hulk.
Hello, my turtle.
Hello. You see where they added your boy John Wick back to Fortnite, Andrew? He's got a bunch of different styles. Are these from the different movies? I feel like each of these styles is from one of the movies. Like, I feel like the default one is from the first one, and then the Bowery Black is from the second one, and then the High Table Duel is from the third one.
No, High Table Duel would be from the 4th.
Oh, is it from the 4th?
Yeah.
Where he's wearing the vest and the white shirt with the black tie?
Yep.
So what, the black suit with the black shirt and tie, is that from the 2nd and 3rd one?
Believe so, yeah.
And then the one where he's just in the black suit with the white shirt and black tie is the 1st movie?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it's a pretty good model of Keanu Reeves. Ugh. Ugh. I was just checking the shop, KB. I'm not even playing anything. Ooh, the banned flare pack. That was free. It gave me some emotes. How about that? How about that? By the way, Andrew, I saw that you have been keeping up with Enlisted. What do you think of it these days?
It's fun. Me and the guys on the D&D server have been playing it a bunch.
Well, that's lovely.
That's lovely.
That's lovely, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly, isn't it? Alright, I gotta watch the gameplay trailer for Civ 7. I do believe the focus on districts has come back.
Why?
Honestly, having been playing Gladius, I actually don't mind the districts.
I don't particularly care for the districts.
You don't care for the districts?
No, because I was under the impression that was what people didn't like from Civ 6 was the districts.
I mean, the map and environment look really good. And you can actually take boats up rivers. Build an empire. Looks like they've added levels of verticality. Like you can actually build buildings like up on cliff sides and stuff.
Thought they already had something for that.
No, actually, like all of the land was like the same level and you couldn't build on different levels, but now the terrain is more varied. And like raises and falls and everything. Like there's actual like mountains and stuff, which I mean there were before, but now it's like more defined. And it looks like natural disasters are in the base game. So like tornadoes and hurricanes and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, I can tell what Beans is saying. It does look like it's a bit of a mix between the Civ 5 art style and the Civ 6 art style, but it's leaning more towards the Civ 6 art style. But it looks like you can build like actual... Like, you can build up actual cities now by the looks of it. Like, because they basically had Paris built in the beginning of the trailer. Like, with the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre and everything, like, all next to each other. And that was, like, in the city of Paris. But it, like, looked like the actual city of Paris. Or close to it. So that's interesting. That was neat. I mean, it does look good. Not gonna lie. I don't know if any of you follow the game V Rising, but apparently it's got a crossover with Castlevania now.
Which had a crossover with Castlevania.
Oh, has it?
Castlevania, quality franchise. Wish they would make more, but that's just Konami. Oh, has Konami, Andrew, do you know if Konami has mentioned anything more about I assume they were making anime of their different Yu-Gi-Oh archetypes, but I would hope it wasn't just a one-off thing. It was a pretty cool thing they did. It would be a valuable vital path forward, since it gives them pretty much infinite things to make.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I want my Fright First to get more, and Fluffles to get more attention, and my Despots. Well, you look like you're, Andrew, you look like you're doing better this time around. And I just hope I didn't jinx you by saying that.
Oh, look, it's Jabba.
What do you mean it's Jabba?
I was look, there's a picture for Star Wars Outlaws on the PlayStation Store, and Jabba was in it.
Freaking Jabba.
Yeah,
But I mean, actually, is Outlaws set before or after the events of the original trilogy, or is it during?
during. It is set in between. You really got it!
Are you happy?
I am very happy!
It's set in between what now, Andrew?
It is set in between episode 5 and episode 6.
Ah, okay. So Jabba is not dead yet.
I knew there was a reason I had to hold on to that crack missile launcher.
Jabba is not dead yet because Leia has not choked him and killed him yet.
Yeah, no, because yeah, the game is set in between episode 5 and 6. In between episode 5 and 6. It is. It's roughly, I
should have
believe,
figured that.
a year.
Do what?
I think it's set a year after episode 5.
Because, I mean, I do remember at one point in one of the trailers seeing Han Solo frozen in carbonite. So...
See, that line is false, because if you're a dreadnought, even in death, you still serve. Fuck, that took me so long to do.
Do you want my love?
Oh, okay. There's an after bit. What the hell? Weird. Okay. So I actually have enough time. I can squeeze in look at the horde mode.
Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper.
I want to see what those achievements I got were. 'Cause I got a lot of achievements in that one. Beat a hell brood. Complete Fortress of Corruption on Emperor Protects, Emperor's Mercy, and Armor of... And my armor is Contempt difficulty. Those were the 3 achievements I got. Okay, well, let's take a look at Horde mode, I guess. We'll do it on hard mode. Sanctum of Slaughter. Pay glorious tribute to the Emperor by slaughtering the heretic hordes. How many rounds can you survive? Let's find out. Die or succeed. Never yield. I see the... Oh, jeez, that was a laser grid. That was dumb. I fucked that one up immensely. No. Shit. And begins. Well, I've already handicapped myself. I have already handicapped myself by running face first into a laser grid.
Pure Mandalorian range. Infinite rage!
Oh, goody. I feel like this is the mode I should have been starting. I feel like this is what I should have started with before actually doing the DLC, but... Okay, so there's keys I'm gonna have to get at some point or another. Ooh, would you look at that?
Oh, you must be looking at that Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah.
Alright.
Man, that game is doing very well.
I'm glad. Means I will actually have something to enjoy. Because I do plan on playing it at some point. But my problem right now is I am extremely broke.
Well, I've also heard that this game, it plays like a Souls-like game, and I don't know if I like that.
Even better.
Even better.
It right now has a total of 208,000 reviews and it has an overwhelmingly positive review. Yeah, review. Hey, for all we know, this could be the game that
Didn't it
takes
just
Game of
come
the Year.
out?
Yeah. For all we know, this could be the one that takes Game of the Year.
It could be.
Could be the
It's
dark
It's a
horse, man.
Souls-like.
It could be the dark horse.
It is
If
the
it's a
top.
Souls-like, I mean, it could. People love a Souls-like.
The Souls-like games do really well.
It's top 3 on Steam right now by current players. That game had a peak of 2.3 at 2.3 million.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, with about 450,000 playing. So
I mean, it's a very pretty game.
it is a very pretty game.
Play as Monkey Man.
Not just Monkey Man, you play as the Monkey King, motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
But
Because you are playing Sun Wukong.
I get to play as Goku.
No.
I mean, technically, well, you're playing as a character who inspired Goku. But,
Well, you might play as multiple characters because I think you play as different Chinese gods.
No, you play it. Well, you play as the different characters in Sun Wukong's story.
Oh, okay.
You're effectively going through the legend of Sun Wukong. The Journey to the West is effectively what that game is supposed to be. From what my understanding is.
Oh, okay.
My understanding is it is supposed to be a a retelling of Journey to the West.
I guess we're watching the trailer
Oh,
then.
and we died.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, we can hear it through your microphone.
Oh, sorry. Let me mute for fuck's sake. If it'll let me. God damn it. I can't see my controls.
Yeah,
Fuck.
if you're on mobile, Discord has a bug right now where it won't show the buttons initially, so you have to leave the call and rejoin for it to show the buttons. We're gonna try one more
Tap the
time.
button.
We're gonna try one.
One more time.
I'm gonna try one more time because in the first place, I handicapped myself.
One more time.
Because this is actually a lot more fun than what that fucking final level was doing to me.
There you go, that fixed it.
You good now?
Yes, I am.
Good. Already getting demons spawning on me. Terstern demons. Don't they ever learn? Beans, when will they learn?
Never. That's why we have to keep doing this.
Remember, folks, this is coming from the Black Templars player.
Well, I mean, clearly they don't. If I have to keep coming back here, they don't understand. So I have to keep making them understand. And I mean, for the Emperor.
Come on. Infinite ammo. It's only for like 10 seconds, but screw yeah. Screw it, infinite ammo. Alright, shotgun. Cutting through them. Plasma gun. Ow. No. No! Darn it! No! We have a problem. There's a problem. That's a problem. That thing is a problem. I don't like them. They're aspiring champions. Oh, come on. Do I do one more? Do I do one more, guys? Or do I make that the call point for the stream? Because we've fulfilled our goal. We finished the DLC. It's just now we're fucking around with the horde mode.
I think you just call it. Yeah, I think you're good.
Alright. Well. I guess this is where we shall end it off for the night. Thank you all so much for joining this venture. There will be 2 more streams this week. From the looks of it, my new Empire at War playthrough will be a Thrawn's Revenge run as the Hutts.
Yes.
Looks like it. Looks like I'm playing the Hutts.
I'm so happy.
You can thank Jake for that, by the way.
Oh, I voted for the Hutts too, to be honest.
I know, but Jake was the one that helped skew that, because otherwise it was just gonna... Because you and Bella were the only 2 who actually voted for that one, so I don't have any... So, until Jake put in a vote and skewed it in favor of the Hutts, I'm like... Well, now I actually have a run to do. And then, speaking of Jake, the podcast, Dark Council podcast, will be held same time as usual, sometime between 12 to 2, and aiming to tackle the topic of the Imperial Starfighter Corps and the TIE Fighters. And boy, do we have an episode after that. I've already got my schedule figured out. I will have that posted by Friday. I'll have the schedule posted up Friday before stream. So we'll get that sorted. Space Marine 2, 2 weeks. I'm probably gonna be there will probably be an exception for my streaming schedule, expressly to play Space Marine 2 on Thursday for when it launches. I don't know if you're sorted or not, Beans, but
I'm not.
you don't have the pre-order for it yet?
No.
No. We'll probably look at getting that either before the end of this week or next week, because I plan on jumping in on the early access So, we will be starting that playthrough on the 5th. I do intend on starting it on the 5th. I will probably do an earlier stream just to make sure. So if maybe one of those, I'll start it to see how far it goes into, like, here's how far the story campaign goes until you can play with players. Because I assume it's going to be one of those types of games. At least for the campaign, I assume it'll be like that. But we'll probably do it. At the very least, I know me and Beans will do it. I may get Jake to do it. I may get my little brother in on this. I don't know. His schedule swapped around to him on nights again. So I don't know what his schedule is going to look like in the future. But the hope is, at the very least, I will be starting that on the 5th, no later than the 6th. So hope to see you all for that Friday. And I hope to see you all Friday for the start of new hut playthrough in Empire at War. We filled our goal of beating this game before that, so I'm happy. Also, for those who have not watched it, check out the previous Dark Council podcast episodes, and check out the new series that me, Cole, and Beans have started, where we're dicking around in 7 days. Because that's been because I feel like that's going to be an interesting run. So, yeah, we're going to end up playing. Hope to see you all this weekend. Final parting words from both of y'all.
As I've said in the past, and will say again, stay in school, don't do drugs, unless, of course, you've been prescribed said drugs, in which case, do drugs.
Stay out of school.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Nothing from you on that one, Beans?
Nope.
Nope. Then I shall leave it at that. This has been the Freelancer with the Warhammer 40k boltgun playthrough. Finishing that finally. Thank you all so much for watching. We're signing off. Until next time. Good night, everybody.